Welcome back. Hopefully we're at the end of the game, so subscribe. Now, right now. I'm giving you the moment to do that. Here's your chance. The button right below. Go ahead and hit it. Yes, you. You have to subscribe. You're already here. You have to subscribe. You done? You done yet? Have you subscribed? Now hit the button that tells you when I'm releasing videos. Yeah, the bell. Yes, the bell. Yes. Are you? Oh, you're on YouTube. Alright then. You don't have to press anything else, I guess. But you have to leave a comment and a like. Do it now. Why wait? Why wait? Just do it now. Obligations first, then the fun. Did your parents never told you that? Right, now that we've got the important things out of the way, let's see if the game ends, finally. Who's down? The enemy? All of them? Alright, okay. You know, you should be conscientious about whether there's your friend around, pointing a gun down range. Maybe you don't want to walk in front of the barrel. I wouldn't want to walk in front of somebody else's barrel. I'm not trusting. Also, I want to live. So what's going on? What's going on with you? Nothing's going on with me. Do I have to just keep pressing forwards? Jeez, who the fuck's shooting missiles at me? And what kind of missiles are they? Do I get a better position somewhere here? Or do I have to just run and hope to not be hit? Yeah, he was shooting missiles for some reason. There's a grenade. Oh, that's fine. There isn't a grenade anymore. Perfect. Oh, fuck. What's going on in the news? Well, who cares? This isn't a news channel. But it was, up until now. It is a news channel every time I feel like it. It's hardly any news though. Well, of course, aside from the little tea spill on YouTube, where Mr. Gay just absolutely ruined his career and his subscription went from 15 to 12 million. How is he gonna survive in this mad competitive world of YouTube content creation? I don't know. Maybe he should start doing Let's Plays. What do you think? That will help him. Oh, the left side. I'm already here. Oh, and there's a grenade right there. Hold the line, but also don't hold it, press on. I love this tactic. Say one thing, do the other. It doesn't matter. You have to have a gameplay. Oh, was this?
Wait! The guns have automated IFF. I can rewire to recognize our aircraft as friendly. In English.
He can do it.
You got 2 minutes. Then, whoa. Jacob, Leon, cover Hopper. They're pushing up the right.
Cover Hopper, yeah, as usual. Funny. He's gonna just stand behind a box. And I can just stand here pretty much, I think. And there's nothing bad gonna happen to him. It's just an illusion of requirement. It's like speedrunning, really. It doesn't matter if you do things or not. It will happen eventually, without your input, so you can't skip it really. Yeah, see? Oh, what's this? Was that Mr. Soldier or was it... Yeah, it was just a random soldier. The pants really threw me off. I thought it was Connor. Connor, right? What was his name? Mr. Aggressor here. Oh, fucking shit, what the fuck? There's the problem. How did he get here? Isn't there an army in front of us? Or with us, holding the line? Fucking hell, how did that happen? He looked like he came from behind anyway.
Buy me a minute. I just need a password.
Am I supposed to find a password? Oh, that's where they come from. Why isn't anyone protecting that part of this fucking map? Or bridge, whichever. Seriously, look, they can just go through here. They can just go through here. Oh, there it goes.
There, go.
Fuck. Oh shit.
System's rebooting.
Oh man, he moves so slow. I'm expecting more mobility because of all the... Am I crouching? Was I crouching? Yeah, I was. But it's still slow. I was expecting more mobility because of Apex Legend, you know. You know. You do? You can? You're a cab yourself. Fuck you. What are we doing anyway? Press to... no. Call UCAV. Yes. Hit the right one, I guess. Do I have limited ammo? What's a UCAV? I know what's UAV, but... an unmanned... No, I'm not gonna guess it. If you want to know what's UCAV, just fucking Google it. I'm not gonna Google it, I'm busy.
Still some enemy armor down there. Mop them up.
Yeah.
That's another down. Good shot.
Is it... oh... It's guided. I thought it's just you select where the rocket is gonna go to. You know, like a reasonable person. I've got a different gun now.
I'm driving. Jacobs, man the gun.
Okay. Oh yes, let's finish the game already. It's been long enough in the making. Finish him off. Go why not? Which way am I going? From behind, of course. They get to use doors. You don't. Oh, I'm shooting, right. What am I shooting? Just in general? Okay. Works for me, right? Oh. Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me that the gun is overheating. Fire control bursts. Are we? Am I not getting rid of it enough? Which way is the countermeasure? What do I press for countermeasure? Is it like in a chopper? I didn't see the prompt. Of course I didn't. I love it. So, lately I've been playing Assassin's Creed 4 and often there's shitload of things going on on the screen. First off, the additional objectives are popping up, so you should read them to know what to do. Also, trying to guess now. Pressing random buttons, maybe I'll find the button. It's key also, not a button. Pop-ups with additional objectives. F, that's what it is. Am I even... Oh, we do? So why did it take so long to take that Humvee down? Right. Subtitles show up. Some prompts on the screen show up to tell you what to do when the mission is first time around. And you also have to pay attention to where you're going, because the controls have never been improved in AC in Assassin's Creed. They are always the same, where you turn the camera around, and the character is gonna follow it with momentum. Like I was saying, controls were never fixed. So it's like all this. It's like what's the term I'm looking for? A sign of the console gaming, where you don't really turn the character, you turn the camera around with the analog stick, right? Instead of the mouse, because the mouse gives you more control. Yeah, so the controls were never fixed. They think what they've got is good, and it's not. Because very often in Assassin's Creed, when you want to just move faster, your character decides it's the overt activities that are now gonna be performed. And instead of just running faster, he starts climbing things you don't want him to climb. he doesn't climb them because he's hitching against the geometry, and the geometry is when you're just trying to move faster, you just so happen to getting against geometry that's not climbable. So all the guards, why is it roaring at me? So the geometry, so the guards, where's the fuel tank? Oh damn, below, it's fine. We did it, right? Yeah, it got the checkmark with destroy the Goliath. So that's fine. Yeah, we did it. Great success.
Connor Morgan. Enemy armor column rolling in from the south. Request immediate airstrike at the mouth of the bridge.
Negative on the airstrike. Friendly units are danger close.
You need to hit them now!
Negative. We don't have a solid ID on hostile targets.
Oh, fuck it.
Yes, you do. All there.
What are you doing? Look for the flare!
Repeat that. It sounded like you
Drop
said.
the biggest fucking bomb you got on the flare!
Affirmative. Airstrike inbound.
Connor, wait!
Strike leader, confirm you have a visual.
This is a cutscene, look. You can see by the graphics.
Package away.
So how did the flare help? Instead of saying everything behind this vehicle is your target. The one on the left, from the side of whichever, I don't know, you've got compasses, you can tell them. Right.
This is Europa News in London. The Underground Voice of Freedom Network reports that American resistance fighters have joined U.S. military forces in a major offensive in occupied San Francisco at the Golden Gate Bridge. The coordinated attack may prove to be a turning point in America's guerrilla war against the Korean occupation. Meanwhile, the EU Defense Council has called an emergency session to plan support for our allies across the Atlantic.
That's not what your script says. So why is European Union all of a sudden a force strong enough to be reckoned with when Korea destroyed America? And essentially Korea has the access to everything that America had access to. You know, like devouring your enemies. That's what cannibalism is all about. Eating your enemy to gain his powers. It's like war. It's a very fucking simple concept. Yes, finally we get the credits. The game ends in this fucking weird way where he says just shoot up the flare, and it's not even really said whether he survives or not. Not that it matters, because nobody likes Connor anyway. I think it might be. I'm thinking right now that it might be some sort of redemption for what kind of asshole he was up until now. But then again, as usual, why didn't he just throw the flare at the enemy? Wouldn't that be enough? His writing guidance and endless fountain of creative... Is he dead? Didn't manage to read the text. Maybe you will. After all, you've got the pause, I don't. Yeah, so maybe that was his redemption moment, but then again we don't really know if he died or not, because he might have actually been smart enough to throw the flare at the enemy. And again, well, again, it just feels bad because it's not that you made it all, right? It's not that you were the hero. You got through the bridge with the help of the army, I guess. And then this one vehicle showed up, and no one behind you helped you out. Not fucking... What's the force in the air? Not aircraft. The flyboys, I don't know. Cavalry? The Air Force, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the term. The Air Force didn't help you with that. There's no one going with you to help. Not infantry nor vehicles. You know, like a unified push. You just on your own took down the vehicle, and that was like a significant roadblock, I guess. And then you wake up stunned after it flew at you once it blew, and then the game ends outside of your control, really. Yeah. So I maintain that it feels like a cheap Call of Duty knockoff. It's a weird game. Like I said at the very beginning of the fucking game, the concept seemed very interesting. The America is now occupied, and you need to be the guerrillas the underdogs, the worse supplied, the worse trained, the underarmed, random people dealing with occupations, not a bunch of fucking heroes that banded together and liberated America from Korean occupation. And especially your main character, he couldn't be a random schmo. He was a specialist pilot with combat experience. And you barely flew a vehicle in this game. So, now that I've got this game fresh in my mind, maybe I'll play Homefront 2. I heard it's kind of buggy, so I'm not having high hopes for it. But, since it's a series and it doesn't really cost me anything to play it, I'm gonna. Yeah, so like I was saying, Assassin's Creed, the controls are kind of wonky because of the game being primarily on consoles, and that's a problem. Consoles are a problem. They always have been. Told the super signal for friends, family who supported their loved ones during the development cycles through home to something. I saw it appear. It was enough. Homefront babies. These people were born during the development. People were fucking. Here's the results. In credits. That's a fucking, what's the term? Achievement, wouldn't you say? You did nothing. You were born and they put you in the credits. But we can omit the quality assurance people. You can just put their company name in and they'll just know about it. They'll just know who they were. Yeah. Right. Assassin's Creed, right? And I was talking about something other than controls in that game. But what was it? Do know. Would like to recall. Would like to recall, because you know they can catch me for copyrights for this music, which is weird. Well, obviously the music in games is copywritten, but usually, you know, there's enough noise around to cover most of it for the detection system. So you're safe enough generally, unless they're actually using like pop media, I'd say, like music that was made for the sake of making music. Like the artist made the music because he wanted to make this music, and someone at the game development said, hey, this would fit, let's get a license, and they did. And that's the most often when they are mad and the copyright system is kicking in. I don't remember whether I mentioned that in the beginning opening cinematic there is a 2 Steps from Hell music in there. Yeah. Does it fit? Not the particular one, I think. That was it. See you next time. Or see you in the previous videos, because you might just so happen to play this one out of order, because people are reasonable. Stay free and stay rich, because I need more, and so do you.